Okay, knock this out the way and then clear this thing as usual. What's going on, guys? It is I, SlyCooper88, also known as Steve. I'm shooting this rather late at night, so I'm going to try to keep a tempo where I'm not yelling, but also, not being so quiet that you guys have to turn up your volume. Also, for those of you who are wrestling fans, I am wearing my MCW Pro Wrestling Shane Shamrock Memorial Cup 2016 shirt. Very good event, guys. Very good event. So, those of you who are wrestling fans and watch ROH, be sure to let the top prospect winner, Lio Rush, congratulate him on that, because he's actually the first person in MCW's history in the 15-16 years that this Shamrock Cup has been running, that he's a back-to-back winner. So that's never been done before, is winning back-to-back Shamrock Cup victories. Kind of like how nobody really back-to-back won the King of the Ring, back in the day in WWE. So, but we're not here to talk about wrestling, guys. We're not here to talk about anything going on in my personal life. That'll be a separate vlog. But what I am here for is the latest sci-fi block, which I was expecting. Excuse me. I was expecting a lot earlier in the week, and I got my timing off. And this actually came at a pretty pivotal day when everything kind of, at least on this particular day, which is, it is 9:08, 9:09 p.m. and it is the 26th of July. Yep, July 26th. 9:09, now going on 9:10. I always do it a minute before and a minute afterwards, just so that way everything syncs up. Not a very good day for me, guys. So this box actually helped me, and it has a lot of cool little things. Once again, like I said, if you can't hear me and you got to turn up your volume, sorry. It's late at night. People in my house are sleeping, and I'm trying to keep a tempo where you guys can hear me, but also where I don't am loud and obnoxious. So let's get into this month's sci-fi block, and let's start with the t-shirt, which, gotta be honest, hang on, take off the shirt punch tag, because I always like taking out the shirt punch $10 off tags, even though they don't require much. Hold on, is this the same? Oh, good. Sorry, looking at different things. Uh-oh, where'd the tag go? Oh, I guess the tag disappeared. That's interesting. Anyway, guys, let's look at the shirt, which, to be honest, this shirt I might actually give to my mother because it's Star Wars themed. Not only that, but I think my mother would appreciate that. I always get my shirts like extra large because I always like going up a size in case it shrinks in the wash. But it is a Star Wars themed shirt, and it says shoot first, and actually has Han Solo's blaster on it. So everybody who's always debating and saying whether Han shot first or not, now kind of have a funny shirt to go with it. Man, why does this shirt look like it's transparent? Sorry, a shirt kind of looks transparent, like it's all like holy and stuff in the fabric. It's weird looking. Kind of weird looking. Never seen a shirt that looks like the interwoven fabrics were transparent. I'll ask my mother and see if she wants that, because she loves Star Wars stuff, especially when it's related to Han. So she might want that. Something else, because if you remember in the last vid that I at least did, which I'll be posting, subsequently. Also got something from NASA, and this is a NASA Apollo 11 pendant, or at least it's a NASA themed pendant. I know my mother definitely would want to take that, and I have no problem giving that to her because she's a big NASA nut as well. She likes anything sci-fi or space oriented, so it makes a lot of sense. Now, the one thing that I will be keeping is actually a book that is almost like a trivia book, has the most pivotal moments, quotes, and trivia and whatnot, which is called The Wit and Wisdom of Star Trek. I'm actually kind of intrigued to read this because this deals more with the classic, Shatner, Takai, and whatnot, like the original 60s, 70s Star Trek. So that in and of itself is pretty cool. Now this one, they said that there was going to be a Ghostbusters theme, and I had to laugh at this. Because it's a Peter Venkman's uniform apron, an adult apron. Now you're asking yourself, why did they give you an apron? Apparently it's a cooking apron, like for grilling and a lot of other stuff, which I'm looking at and I'm like, I kind of have to shake my head. I thought that was funny. A grilling apron, like, a kitchen apron in the style of Ghostbusters. Yet another item I may have to ward off to, maybe to a couple of my fellow nerds and stuff. Now this one is interesting because on one hand, kind of cool. On the other hand, I might actually have a buddy or two who might actually want this, because they said that we're going to get an Aliens theme, which is its selections from the motion picture soundtrack. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Cinematastic or whatever motion picture score series. And it's actually, guys, I'm not even joking about this, it's actually a two-sided vinyl disc. I'm not even joking about this. It's like a mini, like, vinyl record of like stuff from the Aliens soundtrack. So I got one or two friends in mind that I don't know if they got record players or mini record players, but I'm sure that they'll like that little, geek thing. Let's see, got the thing, got the pendant, got the shirt, got the vinyl record. And see, yeah, it's an actual like vinyl record, which is kind of trippy. So it's kind of funny. This exclusive vinyl record, you won't have the same worries. And also there is a limited edition green chase variant. But I still think that that's kind of cool, a vinyl record. Let's see. NASA Apollo 11 ladle pin. Wisdom of Star Trek, Peter Venkman thing, and the exclusive Shoot First t-shirt. I'm sorry guys, I'm looking real quick just to make sure. Okay, so yeah guys, that's it for everything in this box. Yeah, pretty decent thing. Now I gotta be honest guys, I was gonna skip next month, but I'm looking, and they're gonna have stuff from Futurama, Doctor Who, and even something from Lost in Space, the original Lost in Space. So we'll see. I mean, I really want to skip next month, but at the same time, you know, I may just hold out. You know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes, guys. You know, it could be something interesting. It could not be. But unfortunately, I don't know how many more of these vids I'm gonna be able to do because I may have to end up, you know, like I wouldn't say put these on the chopping block, but I may like seriously consider for a month or two like not doing like nerd block related stuff. So this, you know, this might be the last sci-fi block video, at least for a month or two. It might not. Then again, I may not even post this vid until like way later. Um, but at least I give you guys, that's why I give you guys the timestamps, because especially with some of these boxes, if you don't see me like, you know, almost like skip over boxes, or you don't see me do anymore, then you kind of understand, okay, it's a timestamp, and, you know, it's like, okay, maybe Steve, like, and I mean, I'm not going to leave you guys hanging and just, like, stop doing unboxing vids. I may, if, say, like, I'm doing, like, the next unboxing vid for, like, Sci-Fi Block or, like, Marvel Collector Course, and I'm going to say, hey, and to let you guys know, I stopped or have suspended, you know, my account for such and such, because the cool thing about Nerd Block is they will let you suspend your account for like a month or 4 months, or, you know, anywhere kind of in between, guys, so that way you can save up money, because they understand not everybody can afford it. Marvel Collector Core, it's every other month. Same thing with the DC Legion of Collectors. I love Nerd Block, but at the same time, I don't know. I may seriously consider. There's a very big possibility on that I may or may not like suspend this box and just like go a month or two, because I got boxes piling up, guys, and also on top of that, I'm trying to give away more of this stuff than what I'm actually able to keep closet space or any of that stuff. Like, most of you guys who are collectors know what I'm talking about. Those of you that aren't, will probably just laugh and go, oh, so you may become like your own hoarders. But those of you that are collectors like I am, of certain things, you're kind of like, you know, yeah, you know, the struggle is real because you're trying to get rid of stuff rather than like, you know, keep a whole bunch of stuff. But anyway, so if and when this actually gets posted, you may or may not see a consistency. You may see an inconsistency. You know, we'll see, guys. We'll see. At least at the time of this vid. Because I want to try to do these in order. So if you don't see a nerd block in between or so, I may have probably suspended it for a month or two, or maybe I stopped altogether, or maybe, you know, you might see the next one. Who knows? But anyway, I'm rambling on, guys. That has been this month's, you know, sci-fi block. Not, you know, one bad. Wasn't a bad, you know, box, but certainly I will admit, I will confess that while a couple of them are cool, I probably could have skipped this box. Maybe. But then again, a lot of little knickknacks, you know, to sell to friends that they may think are cool. So with that, guys, you know, I will let you go, and I will see you, you know, at the next unboxing, and or whenever.